Good evening and welcome to Guardians of Gaia right here on Cape Town TV, Channel 263. My name's Megan Edwards and tonight we get into food gardens and resilient communities. In tonight's episode and many of those to come, we see how very ordinary people, just like you and I, are doing our bit to respond to this crisis. Tonight though, imagine a world where communities are actually taking control of their very own food system. We visit several communities who are really responding to this crisis and where groups are really trying to fill the gaps in a system that is clearly not working. We also look at resilient communities such as Manelisi's urban farm in Gugulethu. And then it's back to our roots. So be sure to send through your comments and your questions. We would love to hear from you on all our social media handles. My name is Megan Edwards and this is Guardians of Gaia. But before we get into the show, let's have a look at this week's newsfeed.
A detailed response to the questions raised in the petition have been finalised and sent to the petition authors. It includes information on sewer infrastructure projects, both operating and capital, that have either been completed or are underway that will significantly reduce pollution impact in the Zandvlei estuary. It also covers water quality and the development of a pollution abatement strategy specific to the Sant River catchment, which will be completed in coming months. The petition response also touched on a number of other interventions that have been attended to. It is important to note that there was a local stakeholders meeting on the 23rd of April at which key information regarding pollution abatement efforts were also communicated to the members of the public in that particular community, and the city's catchment stormwater and river management branch in collaboration with the local ward councillor, Councillor Amy Kull, are planning a Sand River Catchment Public Open Day where various line departments responsible for pollution mitigation will have various exhibits. Respective line department officials will also be available at these exhibits to answer questions relating to their core expertise. And as the Sand River catchment is a much bigger catchment spanning many wards, the other local ward councillors will also be available at this public open day. The city will also be inviting the petition authors, along with a number of other signatories, to the official opening of the newly upgraded retreat pump station, whose new design will significantly reduce the number of pump station failures due to blockages and ensure a vastly improved reticulation of the sewer system in the area. The facility is scheduled for commissioning, and a formal invitation will be forthcoming to all of the community public reps in the area.
If you or someone you know are actively doing your bit against climate change, or if you wish for us to come and talk to you about a very specific environmental issue in your community, then please email us at gog@capetowntv.org. As the country and the rest of the world adjusted to a hard lockdown and a weakened economy, food gardens became more and more popular, whether vertical or traditional. We visit tonight the Manelisi's urban garden in Gugulethu, where locals are selling and growing their own organic vegetables.
Urban farms have been coming up throughout the COVID period to ensure communities are fed with organic and safe products, free of pesticides and chemicals. However, farmers still face massive issues every day because of a lack of infrastructure and maintenance. It's become essential in an industrial world to harvest clean and organic products for everyone.
The name of the farm, first of all, it's Manelisi Urban Farm, but the name of the farm is Manelisi. We do organic vegetables. We planted cabbages, all that kind of beetroot, cauliflowers, all that stuff. We use also encourage the youth from Ukule to all around in terms of gangsterism, in terms of dick, all that drugs must come out. Also to, if you don't have something, can do it. You can ask to join us on here to have something on his hands, also to put something on the table in terms of to change their lives. So it's all about Manelisi farm. You can do also, he also help a community to also in the backyards to restart his own backyards farm. So not in terms of to say you can buy everything from Spar or Pick and Pay. You can also be having some beetroot, also you can have some cabbages, also you can have some little bit of garden like spring onions around your farm. Also to help the creech, also to make it some gardens around with them. We're supposed to be talking about a loamy soil. It's not easy, by the way, to change the soil because of you must having those fertilizer to like it loamy. To get all the kind of veggies where you can chop it and then you leave it under the ground and then just turn it in every after a month. Make it your soil also to get it a fertilizer. Also to prepare your soil must become dark. Also to keep away on that shine of his sand to become. And then you can start to see it's become right, and then you can start to plant now your vegetables. It can give you a better way to can be you live life longer. You don't use it chemicals. You must also try to treat them in a way of organic. So we use it we use it garlic spray. We also using some chilies. Also we use it some little bit of spirit in terms of to kill the bacteria, and then you just leave it for 1 week, and then you can be stir it, and then you can spray over your vegetables, and then after you can be spray again with water, and this will clean all that what you did, you make it yourself. We struggle with in terms of irrigation system, also with thefts. Also we need some structure for in terms of shade net to get someone can help us like agriculture, but it's not easy. We're still busy now on that to fundraise all that money, so that must get all that to make the garden make it nice more than before. Yes, but we need someone can help us on those things. I used to focus on plants like beetroots, cabbages, pumpkins, carrots, squashes, also with grapes. That is all about it.
Manelisi's urban farm have empowered the youth while at the same time feeding its community with basic indigenous ways. In the face of this crisis, so much of it requires for us to go back to basics and back to indigenous ways. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we visit a few community heroes who are doing their bit to fill the gaps of a broken food system.